Is you Latin, African, Jamaican? What's that accent? Bet you're passionate when you're smashing. Have we met? You must be from Texas, girl. Are you from Texas? No, you couldn't fool me, and it's so crazy, girl. Your body's so impatient. The way you move, no hesitation, and I can feel vibrations. You're so reckless, girl.
Yo, what's good? You're live with SLEM TV. I am your host, Calvin Kosher. If you don't know what SLEM stands for, you're going to learn tonight. It stands for Social Life Events Media. And we're happy to have the one and only JMELZ in the house tonight.
Hello, everybody.
On me. It's her first time. So she says she's a little bit nervous. We're going to work on that. Big facts. We got the one and only Allah from Wear Models in the house tonight.
How y'all feeling? Great time to be alive.
Excited to have this brother helping us out because we got a big event coming up and we got some beautiful models, some talented models, and we've been doing a lot to prepare for it. We got the one and only Coco in the house.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
That's what I'm talking about. My main man, what's good, bro?
What's happening? What's going down?
Hey, Rico is in the building. And we got the one and only Hayel over there, the fashionably fashion guy.
You know, that's me. What's up?
All day. So, nevertheless, y'all know how we do. We always highlight a black business, and special tonight, the business we're gonna highlight is from the one and only JMELZ. If y'all don't know, she's the CEO of her own MELZ Magic. She is a non-surgical lipotech. She just got licensed, so shout out to her. We'll be talking about that. Clap it up.
Hey, I like that.
That's achievement right there. It's achievement. And she's also a MUA. I like to say celebrity. She do some faces.
She be beating. She be beating.
She get you
Big
on fleek
facts.
real quick.
Get you right.
She parties with the
Right.
stars.
Go to
That's
Mel.
it.
She get you right.
She gonna get you right.
Get you right.
Body right.
Body right, face right.
Got to.
Everything tight.
What you call yourself? The bodyguard?
The bodyguard. Mel's the bodyguard.
Oh my God.
Not G-O-D. G-A-W-D.
That's it.
Yeah.
On me. So, without further ado, y'all know how it goes. We gonna go into our round table talk and talk about the most trending thing right now, World War III. Our president that is in an impeachment process right now. If you don't know, then what rock have you been living under for the past,
3-4 months.
Yeah. Like, what rock have you been living under? But Trump went ahead and dropped a bomb over Baghdad. Bombs over Baghdad. Okay, he really did that. I pulled that song up and made my little tweet with the GIF. You know what I'm saying? Like, dropped a bomb over Baghdad. He really did that. So, what y'all think gonna really come out of this? Because it's been a lot circulating.
It's bull crap. First of all, he seems like he did it to try to get out of the impeachment, try to make sure he could stay in office at least through 2020, because you don't impeach a president during wartime. And it's
Oh man,
And he tweeted that.
yeah, and
He
it's
blamed that on us. He blamed it on Obama. Said Obama was
Idiotic.
gonna do it.
And then on top of that, he don't really know like how badly he may have screwed the country, in that like Iran's allies are Russia and China. Those are two countries, the only countries in the world that could really mess with us when it comes to military might. So in that regard, it feels like all the younger generation, the people from the early 2000s and the late 90s, like the millennials and Generation Z and stuff like that, we might be screwed, because what if they bring the draft back?
Yeah, true. I mean, but at the same time, I don't think they would want to affect the trade deals that we have in place with Russia and China. So,
And then we are the strongest.
yeah.
We the strongest.
We the strongest.
Hands down.
Point blank. With the highest budget for it. But like, do you really want to risk a war with China?
I mean,
and Russia
realistically, I feel like it's,
simultaneously?
yeah, it was a dumb call on Trump's behalf. He acted crazily. Because honestly, I think it was for a personal reason. That's honestly why I think he did it. Like, I don't know the reason, but it's probably, who knows, oil. Why else do you go to the Middle East? But I just feel like that he was trying to be like his predecessor, Obama, but he just didn't go about it the same way. And that's really what's going to mess us up, like you said.
The good
It's
thing
gonna-
about
yeah.
it is, it's 2020. means he about to get on up out of there. So if we can avoid this war until then, you feel me? If we get Trump out of office before this war, if it happens, if it does happen, we may be good because they hold like the Middle Eastern, specifically Iran. When you see the interviews and when they talk to their people, they seem to hold America and America's people in such a high regard. Like, I'm not gonna say they just gonna let it slide, but maybe, just maybe, if we get him out of office, maybe the world can be averted.
But I heard that he
Well,
dropped a bomb. I heard they dropped a
I'll
bomb on
tell
some
you,
They
base.
threatened
They
to bomb
did.
the UN, didn't they?
And New York City.
New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh well,
I have a
that's-
friend there. They told me about it. Goes to in some school there. I think it's Columbia. But basically, he was talking about. We saw a tweet, and basically they're scared there because that's a major city. You know, they already got bombed for. I mean, they had a plane crash 9/11, so you know another
Eiffel
tragedy.
Towers.
Yeah, you know another
They tried to
tragedy.
bomb them too.
which
I'm
is-
scared here.
Well, honestly, my opinion on the whole situation is I feel as if the bombing was a decoy. It was to distract and to destroy what's really happening in the real world right now, in a sense. So it's not just about like him dropping a bomb. It was more of to say, okay, I have a whole lot going on in the government, impeachment-wise, my taxes. Everything is starting to come to light. What can I do to really distract the people from my true root problems?
He's
It's
about
a
to lose the
decoy.
game, yeah.
Did y'all see that
And-
the other day? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Did y'all see that the other day? I think I saw something. I don't like watch a lot of news on the TV and stuff like that, but I caught it when he was like, the African Americans built this country and you guys never got paid for it. I just cut off the
He
TV.
tried to bring
when I
up the
said-
reparations. Really?
What was
At
that?
a time like this?
What was that?
Honestly, the reason he did that.
I thought I was
I'm a
dreaming.
fan of reparations.
The
Don't
reason
get me
he did
wrong.
that was
but what?
because he's trying to open himself to a better demographic of people. Because if the
Wow.
people who your own party's mad at you, Republicans, I feel like him saying that
That's
a lot
an
of our
insult
people
to all of our intelligence.
He's just saying things to sound good. That is appealing to most.
It's a
So
facade.
he knows, and looking at his polling right now, he knows that he needs to reach out to more African American
Yes, and opens
and
that
more
market, yeah.
brown groups of people.
He already done burnt that bridge.
Well, he's burnt several bridges that he
He done
keeps
burnt
trying
that
to
bridge.
come back over, and his feet are still on fire. You know.
I mean,
He
but that's
played
what
the
Trump
role
known
of-
for. Trump is known for that. He lost his billions a lot of times, and he's always came back up. Do you
That's
think he'll
true.
do it again?
I mean, he's a good businessman, but he's a terrible politician.
I
Oh
mean,
my
aren't they
God.
one and the same?
I mean, that's why I feel like America won't be touched. I feel like we won't be touched because in actuality, we have a asshole as a leader of the
And
country.
I wouldn't necessarily say we wouldn't be touched because there are going to be different groups of people that are going to become like local mobs here in different cities. I do personally believe, and they're going to eventually do something that's going to be drastic,
Yeah,
but in small bits.
yeah.
Yeah,
In
like-
inner. Of course, we're gonna hurt each other. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna hurt each other. The other day, I went to the store. The dude ain't even want to let me pay some. I was trying to pay something, and he was just like being very racial. And I was, you know what I said? Fuck Iran. But
Oh,
but
God.
that's just to show you how that trickles down within us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going
That's
back
just
to
to
the New
show
York
you.
thing,
That's some honesty, you know,
Yeah.
and in that everybody needs to
I didn't mean
kind
it,
of.
but-
I know, but everybody
just saying.
Spell the moment
actually.
type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody needs to hear how people are truly feeling because it's starting to make people more authentic to the situation that's really going on in the world. And I understand and respect you saying that, but at the same time, I
Yeah, I
get
wasn't
that you
supposed to
don't
say that.
mean it. You
I
know
didn't
what I'm
mean it. I
saying?
wasn't supposed to say
But
that.
it's
just
causing.
the heightening
it's-
of
yeah.
all
like-
of this talk between racial demographics. Everybody wants to clash against each other. It's because of Donald Trump has this bigoted talk to down brown people and the nations of any Muslims or anything like that. So any African descent too as well. So it makes us want to say back to anyone who's not our nation, F you too, pretty much. But you just have to kind of
Yeah, just let it flow.
sense of
Yeah.
nationalism.
you
And-
gotta
but-
let it.
Because we're
run
all
off your
actually
shoulders.
on the same team. But the
Mhm.
thing is, this is one thing, but I feel like he will protect the U.S. I feel like he's setting it up. So, all right, I'm going to attack them, right? I'm going to attack them. And when they get ready to attack back, I'm going to show my people that I got our back. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to show them that I'm a great leader.
But the downside to that is, what if they were actually serious? Like, what if they actually have a means?
Oh, he's serious.
No, I'm not talking
He
about
has a heart
serious.
Trump. I'm
attack.
talking
He has a
about
heart
Iran
attack.
and bombing. Because if they bomb a city, they're going to bomb one of the biggest cities. And
Yeah.
right now, Houston is poised to become the third biggest in the
I
state.
mean, but you know what? I feel
So
like
you worry
Houston
about-
wouldn't happen because we're so spread out. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's
I feel like
big.
Texas would happen. That's what you're trying to say.
Austin could probably
Yeah,
happen.
Texas
But
will
Houston
happen.
What I'm
itself-
getting at is that when you bomb a city in a country, you don't bomb like the countryside. You go for the biggest cities. That's why they
So
say New
they're
York. That's why
going
you
to-
hear about New
Yeah.
York, L.A., Houston, Chicago. Like though Houston and Chicago are like more
Because it's
inland
6
than L.A.
million. It's
and New
almost
York.
6
But
million
look, y'all.
people here locally, just in Houston
Eh,
alone. So just imagine how many families and things you can
Yeah.
impact just by hitting that one city.
But you know they say they ain't. I've heard military
York.
men say, man, whatever
You
they
finna say-
shoot over here, we finna knock
You
it
just,
down.
Yeah,
that's just
of
what I was gonna
course,
say.
of
They
course.
not
They
getting
not
nothing
getting
past
past
them,
Right.
past us. And
No.
you think the fact
But
that
that
he
goes
did
back to what
that,
you said.
you think they not on? You
With
think
the
they not on,
community
on
uprising.
guard?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
ready.
And
No.
they retaliated.
Ain't nobody finna
I'm
attack
looking
us.
at the article right now. I remember I got this little Google Mini at home. So like, hey Google, good morning. And she gonna tell me all the news and everything like that. So I was listening to him and saying, they responded. Iran responded by sending some missiles at U.S. forces in Iraq. So I
they
pulled
killed
up.
them.
Where was that?
In
In Iraq.
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 And I
They
pulled
can't
up
touch us.
this little article, and it said that there were no casualties.
They didn't
Trump
even
said
hit
that.
any
He tweeted that, I
bases.
believe. No, in a White House address, he said no Americans were harmed in last night's attack by the Iranian regime. We suffered no casualties. Our great American forces are prepared for anything. Iran appears to be standing down. So,
And you can't really believe that. I mean,
No.
just like I'm talking for us, we can talk against each other too.
Yeah.
Some people might have died. Some people might have died. That don't mean they gonna
if
tell
hop
you.
on Twitter, you see people
Yeah.
die. People, parents
They
and
ain't gonna
stuff
tell
like
us.
that.
And you know
was
what? I'ma
mad
say one
mentioning
thing.
him talking about, yo, my son died. He was 19 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was like, I've
And
seen
I'm
tweet.
And I'm gonna say one thing. You notice in the news how when they do report deaths, who is it usually? It's usually people who have these big positions, like international. You hear news like, if something were to happen, I really don't think, like you said, Trump would report it because that would look bad. That would look really bad on
Look
him.
at
type
all
stuff.
that he's already not
Exactly. Who
reporting.
knows?
Even little small things like his taxes, he don't want to report.
oh wow.
So it's
I mean,
like,
last time he told
why
us
would
about
he
it in
want to
media.
report something that makes America look bad because he knows that something was retaliated against after he has made the first move? Do you get what I'm saying? He doesn't want to put himself in a position of making himself look like a bad president right now. He wants to be reelected. How do you get reelected? You start a war.
To be honest, I feel
And-
like the reason he did it was for money. Why do you bomb Iran?
Everything is already over.
They got
money.
oil over there. That's for
Exactly,
sure.
and they started to become more developed. And this is, that's not the word I mean to say. They just started to have more centralized government.
And you could have the excuse of you doing it for political reasons because Iran is currently under a dictatorship.
Yeah,
And you know what? I feel like they all sit at a round table, sort of like this one, and they talk with each other.
yeah.
And say, for instance, how you looking at me, Chris? I can be like, why are you looking at me like that? And right out there, I'm all right. I'm gonna text this guy over there that's sitting down, and he probably already don't like you, just like you was saying, like Iran and all of the Russians and all of that, they're on the side, they're on each other's side. You don't really know that. I can be your friend, but not really like you. You know what they say. Keep your enemies
Enemies
close. You know what I mean? So, and these are guys that we're talking about. They not normal people. These guys that gotta wake up thinking. They gotta literally go to sleep thinking. You know what I mean? They not normal people. So I feel like it's way more than any of us could fathom.
Well,
Yeah, their mindsets are way different.
JMEL, you do makeup. So let's say the White House call you and they want you to do Melania Trump makeup. You gonna do it?
I'm not doing it.
If he pay you a meal.
Can't do it.
All money
I bet
ain't
his
good
wife
money.
does.
I think you should do it.
He said, I think you should do it.
I think you should do it.
That's what her whole family gonna
But,
say.
I
hey,
gotta hold it
nah.
down.
Yeah.
Well, if
Hold
you
it down for
invest
my
that
people.
improperly,
Oh, wait, do you
but you
think-
got to realize it may
you
be
think
how
Melania
they
and
did
Donald
Trump
are like the
Chrisette
same people?
Michelle, and she might get blackballed.
What you said?
They're
Chrisette
married.
Michelle? That's
Yeah.
what I was just gonna say. We gonna treat you like
But
Chrisette.
look.
You got to be careful.
But
with
look.
that. You invest that meal properly and don't let nobody know you own whatever you invest that in because you're gonna end up just like Chrisette Michelle if you do.
We
it.
gonna
You
treat you
gonna
like
get
Chrisette
What
canceled.
happened? Well, first off, I was gonna say you should like mess it up on purpose, and you gonna be like,
Oh, wow.
oh yeah, snap.
They high as
Oh,
hell.
So is
so
it?
really?
But
Bozo the first
we got
lady,
some
huh?
artists just came in They gonna be back there before me out, so shout out to them. But yeah, it's just funny. What happened with Chrisette Michelle? I was really thinking about.
She
that.
sang
It's
at the
crazy.
inauguration, trying to make a way. You know, she was like, I just want to be the first person to do it because, if we get together, he's our president. We have to
'Cause she
build a
was
sense of
starving.
community.
She was starving.
And she got canceled, blackballed. We was like, we don't like her no more. She's a coon, and she doesn't exist anymore. Like, that's the first person we canceled properly.
Like we took her black card. Now
Yeah,
you give
like-
people a black card.
Yeah.
We shredded it, burned
As
it,
a
Oh,
whole,
God.
I
got
didn't.
the ashes,
But as a
planted
whole,
a tree, cut the tree down.
I
and
didn't
burned
know
it.
this. See,
yeah.
that's why I like having these discussions because, like, my head be in so much other stuff. Like, I be trying not to focus on the drama and stuff like that. But
That's why we
y'all
murdered
got all the
Cassette since
information.
2016.
But you should jug them though, man. Just tell them to send you your cash first.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I need a
But I don't think you should.
Once
do
you get that
too,
meal,
man.
because you-
once you get that meal, you can be untouchable.
But let me tell you something. They gon' get that money back so quick.
Make sure
Government
you
gonna
withdraw
blame-
it
It's
immediately.
You'll
gonna
be
gone
under the
before they
jail,
get
like-
it back.
Better yet,
Oh,
send
man.
it to a foreign
Put it-
account.
put it
go
over
to Jamaica or something
offshores,
like that.
yeah.
Open an account in a
changing
foreign
my
bank
name.
so they can't get it back. You
Look,
know?
he know he got the whole game plan.
He ready to
Ready.
jug.
Hey,
All right, let's make a call then.
you can move to Jamaica for real. Hey, it's like 300 to 1 over there. You feel me? You can get it popping.
Mm.
Ain't gonna be
Good.
too much
That's
makeup
a meal.
going
Yeah,
on.
no.
Girl, you gonna change your name
You
to
can do
J
some booties,
Mill.
though.
J Mills.
J Mills. Get that meal.
But
That's,
she ain't gonna be the rapper. Though.
yeah.
She got them millies.
Y'all
Yeah.
wow, y'all wow.
Do the makeup and it should just look terrible.
Yeah, just
Perfect.
make it
You
terrible.
post it, be like, take that.
I got a,
He gonna try to put you on blast like, yeah, JMELZ came to do my wife's makeup.
My African American.
so earlier I said
African
he
woman.
wanted to distractors, right? What if it was a ploy to like just like how the first thing he did when he came in office is he got rid of all the national parks funders and stuff like that, like he took it away. What if it was something like to get our eyes off of, might be a shot in the dark here, but like the forest fires going on around the world.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
a big
Amazon
thing.
is
I,
still
I had no idea about
Australia
that until like
still
last
burning.
week.
California
That's terrible.
still
Yeah,
burning.
that's terrible.
Something
I
that
didn't know
nobody
that.
knows.
Like,
The Congo was on
hundreds
fire
of
too.
What?
acres have been
I love
burned.
koala bears, and I didn't know nothing
Yeah,
about
in
it.
California, and it's been going on in Australia.
It's
Oh
been
my
going
God.
So
on literally
it's-
everywhere in the world.
But you know,
It's
I feel like they
massive.
do that. Well, first and foremost, a fire can happen
A fire can happen
naturally.
but you
'Cause
got
it's
it in
too hot
California,
outside,
you
a
got
fire
it
can
in
happen.
South America, you got it in Africa, you got it in Australia. It's like, yeah, these things happen annually. Like we know they happen,
Yeah.
but like I'm not trying to sound like I'm a conspirator or conspiracy theories or nothing like that, but it's no way that all this happened within like a month of each other. It seems like somebody is systematically doing it, but it's like, first of all, how do you prove it? Second
And
of
I
all,
agree with you to a certain extent on that as well, because I just feel like sometimes when a lot is going on in the world, in the news, everybody needs a distraction. And what is going to distract everybody's minds from anything that's politically going on? A
What?
tragedy. A tragedy to a mass nation of people, or a mass area of people. And I feel like sometimes people do set these fires, to distract, and they are actually probably paid, or something is organized for them to be able to continue to carry out these mass fires. And that's what I think that's just going on right now in California.
Yeah,
And
that's
I feel like
that's very
'cause that's a-
unconceivable. It's
it's not.
I feel like
in California it happens every year.
yeah, it
I know
happens
that, but
a
still,
lot.
Nah.
it shouldn't be as current as
I wasn't
it is.
going against you. I was saying that it seems like it's like there's a thing that people do in these undeveloped countries where all these rainforests and stuff like that is. It's called slash and burn, where they literally cut the trees down,
And
burn,
burn it out.
and then they till the soil, get the ashes in it to get fertile ground. But they can only yield it can only yield like a year. So they have to keep on doing it. I feel like during this slash and burn, at one point somebody slashed and burned, but they couldn't put the fire out because they didn't do it properly.
This is crazy.
Do y'all rather us talk about the forest fires or the fires, or do y'all rather us talk about bombing Iran? You rather the people in the streets talking about bombing Iran and me going to the store and like fuck Iran, or you rather us like, oh, we love the animals, save the animals, donate? Which one you rather have?
Well, you know full well people is gonna be like, in the short term, yes, you worried about Iran, but here's the thing about the forest fires all over the world right now.
It's big.
It's big, it's burning down, and that's where we get all our oxygen from.
Man. that
It's
I'm
like
looking at an
So much
article.
CO2
So look, I'm looking at an
Amazon
article
alone
right now.
supplies 30% of the oxygen in the world.
So the Amazon is a key buffer against climate change. A new study warns wildfires could decimate it. That's by Drew Kahn with CNN. This was posted January 10th, right? So it says in 2019, record fires in the Amazon sparked international outrage and capped a decade that saw the rainforest lose an area the size of 8.4 million soccer fields to deforestation. But authors of a new study warned that as the climate becomes hotter and drier, future fires could be far more damaging. And they project that the amount of forest burned could double by 2050 and consume 16% of the rainforest. Bro, that's a lot, bro.
It's like a win-lose situation. So, like you were saying, it's our oxygen. It's oxygen. It's not your oxygen. Remember that, because your oxygen is outside right here.
Yeah.
But what I'm
Trees.
saying is,
Yeah,
but it's
from the
not. We
trees.
not burning.
It's 30%
burning-
of the world.
Man,
it's
I'ma tell
burning
you
like-
that-
But wait,
You can't even think
but
of how
that's the
far
issue
that
with
is.
it
that
right
it's
there,
burning.
because if you're thinking about the climate change and the oxygen that you produce from it, it's like, yeah, it's a problem, and we're not gonna deal with it right now. It's not gonna affect us in the now. But think about it right now. Even though we're in Texas, we're in Houston. Don't get me wrong. It was 80 degrees the other day in the middle of winter.
Yeah, no, it's a
not
big
the
deal.
world that we live in. It's the world that our kids are gonna live in, and so on and so forth. Like,
And that's
imagine
what
the
I mean
quality
by
of
a
life.
win-lose situation. So at the same time, it's definitely good to not talk about war. War is not good. That was not good when I was in the store the other day. Like, fuck,
Yeah.
Iran. Like, I was really mad. Y'all gotta understand. Like,
Yeah.
I forgot what happened, but I was really mad. You know what I mean? Like,
You're
for
only
me to
human.
I never even been out to Iran. I don't even like the situation that's going on. Only reason why I'm talking about this is because I'm right here in the circle. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't want that to be in the now or in the future. So you have to throw distractions
address
out.
it now.
But you have to throw distractions out. That's why they do it.
Well, speaking on that,
smart
to
as
your
hell.
point, we can finish on the rainforest part. A part of this thing, it says when the rainforest is healthy, its trees and plants pull billions of tons of heat trapping carbon dioxide from the atmosphere each year, and it is one of the planet's best defenses against climate change. So if the rainforest and if it burns down, bro, then that's not gonna be good for us.
Yeah, it's not.
So
You
for our
wanna,
planet, you know?
If they bomb it, it's
Something
not
that we're
going to
going
be
to
good.
see, a problem that we have. You remember 2015, 2016, and 2017. It flooded all three of them years. 15 historical flooding, 16 historical flooding, 17 we had Hurricane Harvey. All of 288 was underwater. That was a river. You feel me? That's something that happens every 3 or 4 years. Something called El Nino, which is a weather pattern that originates out by the Amazon. The more trees and stuff like that you get away from it, it's less oxygen, it's less air going in, and it's different densities of air. Carbon dioxide versus oxygen, which means it's going to make adverse changes in the weather.
Preach.
Make El Nino be much, much worse. So imagine next time it happens with all this water, it's so much hotter now because of climate change and stuff like that. It's so much more water coming into Houston, and our infrastructure is trash, I should say. It floods after 15 minutes of rain every time.
Yeah, we got a lot of construction and stuff going on.
Exactly.
They building more of these houses and stuff on the land with, taking,
I was
getting
looking
rid
for
of
some
the
land
actual.
in Third Ward, and they said there's a new ordinance where they say before you start building up, you need to make sure your land is 8 feet off the ground. We're not in Galveston. We're not in
Right.
We're not nowhere
Right.
near the water. We're
Yeah.
in Houston.
But
We're
that's what I
60 miles
started
away from the
noticing, it's gonna
coast.
start
But
looking
you
like-
realize Houston
Nah,
is
for real.
only
It's gonna
on
start
the
looking
Houston
like
is
that.
ground level.
Exactly, though. That's what I'm
Undersea water
saying. So
level.
with stuff like this, it's like you think it's so far in the future, but we literally just saw adverse effects like face to face, like 3
I mean,
years
it's
ago.
because it's cause and effect.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like, yeah, we got to address the war now, but don't forget about the real problem.
I feel like we could do multitask. Even donate change. You know how people like go through the easy task,
As a
they donate
people.
change for like wars. We could do that, and also plant trees.
And maybe at
Like,
the end of
that's
the
literally how
day,
you fix
maybe
it's
at
so
the,
simple,
reverse
but
the
think about how
problem,
how trash our government is. You got to go
Ooh.
through.
I mean, I feel that. but-
Level
maybe at the end of the
after
day,
level
it's
after
not
level.
You don't
a,
necessarily
it's
have to
not,
do with
it's
the
not them
government.
doing it. Maybe at the end of the day,
It's us.
it's natural. Maybe
Well,
at the end of the day,
I tell you
the
what,
fires are really natural.
to that point, Hayel, maybe that's something that we can
That's what I'm
advocate
saying.
and
We
put
can
on
Just like the
social
hurricanes.
media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So listen, y'all
Earth, wind,
that's
fire.
watching, definitely share your comments about it. tweet about it, Instagram is about it, and let's see what we can do as a whole to you know to think towards that, right? Let's see what we can do. Nevertheless, thank y'all for really going in on this whole Trump situation.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
And of course bringing up the forest fires and whatnot, because that is very important to our entire globe. Now, y'all, we can let's move into JMELZ and talk about what she got going on. Gave you a little time, get comfortable.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all, she got a lot going on, and we're gonna let her really go in. Start from the MUA. How did it start for you? Who were some of the faces you've touched? You know what I'm saying? And then lead into this new progress that you've made.
Okay, so I started makeup maybe about, I would say about 2 years ago, but I've always done makeup on myself. Like I've always been into health, beauty, everything. Like I'm all about myself really. So I started doing makeup in college, playing in my face. I played basketball too, y'all. So I was always this like tomboy, couldn't wear my lashes, couldn't wear my, eyebrows. I always had to be a little tomboyish, but I started doing makeup more in college. When you go to college, you gotta walk around campus, you gotta be cute. So I got cute, I started getting into it a little more. I got back from school. I was just like, man, I need a way to make money. I need a side hustle. Everybody need a side hustle. So I was like, I'm gonna get into doing makeup. Maybe I can start doing that, So I started doing makeup. Started doing it on my friends, on my mom. I liked it. I was like, okay, you're pretty good at this. Like, you're good at doing it. So, got into doing it. A lot of other people started letting me touch their face. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and start me a little business. I can blow up with doing makeup. So, my goal was, okay, you're going to touch some celebrity faces. That's what you're going to do. That's the goal. I started doing makeup. First face I touched was Anaya Lamise. She was the very first face I touched as a celebrity. I did Ken the Man, B. Simone, which is my favorite. That was a goal for me. Like I had a goal. Like I'm gonna touch B. Simone's face.
Already.
I did it. I achieved it. I had everybody on Instagram like, y'all tag her for me. Like when she come out here, tag. Like I need y'all to tag. Like
Good
it happened. It happened.
You beat her.
I was
Hey,
happy.
teamwork made the dream work.
It happened, and still to this day, B. Simone, she talks to me like we best friends. We cool, I'm grateful for that, but I moved into doing body contouring. I recently
Boss
just
moves.
started that. I had to climb the ladder. I was like, makeup is fun and all, but I like money. I like helping people. I like seeing the outcome on,
How could
people.
I put another digit on this?
Yeah,
talk.
I need another income,
Got your
So-
face looking good, make
Oh,
your body
thank
look
you.
good too.
Got
Yeah.
that certification.
Yes,
Hit
sir.
that, why not?
So
Yeah.
what
Yes,
is
sir.
that?
The body contouring?
Yes.
So what it is surgical lipo. So instead of somebody going to get cut open and
Poked and all
getting
that.
breast lift and butt lift and all of that, I use a machine that, works itself, really. So I'm shaping the body. This is not a weight loss treatment that I'm
Okay.
doing. It's typically a body contouring treatment. That's what it's called.
You might have to
body contouring.
repeat that for him.
This
How many
is not
times-
a weight loss.
Is it like immediate? Do you need to go multiple visits, or is it like?
Yes. For this treatment, you will have to come multiple. You will see results within the first session of doing it. However, I recommend for a medium-sized person, I would say the average would be about 4 to 5 sessions. A bigger person, I would put them on a diet. We were going to do a couple of more sessions because we got some weight to drop.
Yeah.
Which brings me into also, I recently just joined another business. I opened up my business with another company called TLC. I don't know if y'all heard of Total Life Changes. I recently just joined that team, and I'm getting ready to launch my business with them. They sell, they do a lot of weight loss and,
Okay.
So
Is this
healthy
it's an
products.
at-home thing, or are
You
you?
have to go to the shop, right?
Yes.
Do they come to a shop
What? For the body
for
contouring?
the body contouring? Like, would you actually? Are you traveling, or
No,
do they like
I
come
have
to a
my own
location?
studio. I'm located off of 6260 West Park, right up the street from here. Yep. I want to do home sessions, but right now I'm trying to get stable because I just started. I just launched January 1st.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get stable with doing it, building my clientele, and eventually, I'll travel. I'll go around with it.
Yeah,
but
you will.
So
Yeah.
hit up Bells, cause she gonna get your body right
I'm gonna get your body
and your
right
face right.
and your face.
That's
So you do males too? You make them like 6-packs and stuff like that.
I do males. I haven't had any male clients yet, but with the treatments, I can. It's skin tightening. I can remove cellulite. I can do double chins. I can work on any area.
So you can help with excess skin and stuff like that.
Yes.
Are you like somebody who just lost some weight?
Yes.
Okay.
And see, like for little people like me, if you need a little bit enhancement,
need
it
some-
works
it
so
works.
well. And I get several treatments through my best friend. She does it as well. So
What
I
type of
was
enhancements?
really
You do it?
But
Yeah.
He said, "You do it."
my butt enhanced and I get my breast enhanced to keep them nice and perky.
Okay.
And it works.
It works.
And I've been to about 12 sessions.
That's what's up.
So how do these like feel? Like, is it uncomfortable or is it just literally?
How long is the
It's
process?
not.
Is it heat?
It's an hour process.
Okay. Yeah.
Most people, they get a treatment for an hour. You can do 30-minute sessions or you can do an hour session.
I be
Prefer
seeing
an
y'all
hour
rub the
session.
little.
You see me with the little gel? It's kind of like an ultrasound. You know how you go and they rub
Yeah.
the
Like
gel
a,
and
and it's
I got-
sections stuff.
How does it
Yeah.
do that? But how does it?
Gel?
What is it? Is
I
it
thought
like?
she was like
It's
getting
like
gel.
a
It's just like getting a
just
hickey.
No, just,
A hickey.
Right?
nah, like
just
it.
imagine
So it
like
ain't gonna
a
leave no marks.
vacuum rolling on your leg. Like, you know how you vacuuming on
Yeah,
the floor?
yeah.
Like rolling on your leg, but it's like going
Just
up
sucking,
and
just
tight.
But the
Sucking up
treatment
stuff.
doesn't hurt. Like
Yeah.
it's
You know,
not.
it's
supposed
Do you
to
put the
hurt.
people to sleep and stuff like that?
No.
I mean, no. Well, do they go to sleep or do I put them to sleep? Like, as in,
I go to
Like,
sleep.
get 'em to laugh
No,
together.
we
Oh,
I
don't
just
do
go
none
to
of that.
sleep.
Oh, you feel that good?
We don't do none of that.
Oh, do you offer drinks like
it
to
feels-
help?
I
You know,
can't
make
say
it
it's a
calm.
pleasurable.
Like, is
Like
it like
alcohol.
like adult like like
Well-
adult session. Make it tea.
If you don't, now you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I
right, right.
will. I mean,
So
She
when
just
I go to
started.
my
Nice.
section,
She
I
just
need some
started.
Crown-
It's not-
I
it's
need
not
some
even
Crown
about
Apple
that.
when I show up. All right.
no, that's not healthy.
Hey, I'm with you on the
Everything's
Crown
good on
Royal.
moderation.
Alcohol is
I'm with you on the Crown Royal.
me
Crown
some shots.
Royal on ice.
So
We
what
can't do
what
that.
made you start doing exactly that though?
Okay, with that's a good question. I was getting sessions and treatments on myself. I was trying to get
Smart
fine. I
girl.
was trying to get slim.
There
I
you
seen
been,
a lot of
Slim.
people.
Thank you.
With your cute
okay.
ass.
She a hustler. That's a hustler.
No,
That's a
seriously,
hustler.
like I like to jump on things. Like that's one thing about me. I'm gonna jump on it. If I see an opportunity in front of me, I'm gonna go for it. Anything, I'm
Boss
gonna.
moves. That's what you gotta
I'm
do.
gonna go for it.
All
So
2020,
I
like.
started getting the treatments. I seen they were working. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to look good.
You make it happen.
Of course, my mom started talking to me. Hey, she ordered the machine herself. Didn't know what she was doing. Just ordered the machine. Girl, you gotta go to class for this. She rubbing her body, doing it. She was like, you should get into doing it. So she really kind of talked me into it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
So what your mama did was, you should do this, but actually you have no choice. This is
yeah,
what
Do me.
do me. Yeah, every night. Do me. You can't do this every night.
you know.
Mama
Yes,
fine,
my
huh?
mama say you
Fine,
should.
mama snatched.
You know, for
Yeah.
real. Well, I guess
Should have
I'm.
brung
Mama
us.
snatched.
Shout
But-
out to
Mama's
that.
Hey,
Shout out to
shout out to
moms.
moms.
Shout out to
Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
Mom do.
Moms will get you right.
Mom's gonna get you right. Yeah, mom's gonna stay
That's
on
a
it.
blessing though. That's a blessing for real.
Yeah.
That's live, bro.
So what continues to inspire you to keep pushing and driving you to want to keep going for these successful moments?
I'm trying to get a
what's your
check.
That chain on her neck.
That-
I'm trying to get a check.
That chain on your
She
neck.
got that
Y'all
ice.
see, I got a hashtag. Y'all started me a hashtag. Males to Millie.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Males to
I feel
Millie.
so responsible for
That's
that.
the
Yeah.
I have one
I
more
like
question.
that.
You riding
Ooh.
with
Is
me.
you planning to open like a franchise? Like, do you see yourself franchising in a few years?
Yes, I really
Yeah.
do. My
Okay.
goal by 2020, I really plan on opening my own beauty bar. I want to
Oh,
have
yeah?
a beauty bar
You gonna have
slash
that.
gym
Yeah.
slash. I'm all into the beauty
Yeah.
and the
Girl, you
health.
got a nice
know?
Benz. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
thank
You
you.
gonna have that
I
beauty
see.
bar.
God blessing
coming.
me. He blessing me.
Let me
Yeah.
hold the keys to the peace sign.
Keep pushing.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah, really.
I'm with that, bruh. Yeah, you gonna have. I'm gonna tell you a vision I see for you too. I'm reminded of my cousin who is like one of the best barbers in Houston. One of the most popular. His name Valdez the barber.
Heard of him.
Yeah, that's my cousin. He started as a kid barber and just worked his way up, man. It just worked for him like that. Like he ain't even gotta cut hair if he don't want to. If you want to get your hair cut, you're not paying anything less than $40. I'm gonna tell you that. He stays booked. And he don't have to cut hair anymore. It's to the point where he can just teach hair replacement class. People pay $600
He do
to
lace
take
fronts?
his.
Wow.
He can put hair
Lace
on
fronts?
your bald head.
So
Let's
he
put it
do-
like
he
that.
do male lace fronts.
Oh.
He can do lace fronts. He can do.
Can he get
No, he
me a
can make
full
you look.
beard?
Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm telling you. So he people literally pay him $600 to go and teach his class. To go and learn from him at his class. He just went to Nigeria, teaching them how to cut hair and stuff over there not too long ago. So I can see you doing that. Like once your stuff pick up, You know what I'm saying? Once you get that momentum going and you got that brand loyalty, it's like you said, you open your beauty bar and all that. It's gonna come to a point where you don't even have to do it anymore. You got people
Right.
that's working for you. You know what I'm saying? Making their money doing
Dr.
it on your
Mills.
brand.
That's that good energy we need. And
Dr.
we're manifesting
Mills.
that all
Yeah.
Dr.
2020.
Mills. And you're literally
Dr.
gonna
Mills.
you're gonna be teaching classes. That's
Yeah.
what it is. People gonna pay that money to come and learn. You know, want to get their certification
keep
from.
it
And I'm
kosher and
still
get meals to
expanding.
Millie.
I'm
Keep it kosher,
adding on to
meals
the
to Millie.
business, y'all. I'm adding on. As soon as I get stable, I got more coming for y'all.
We
Lot
man,
more.
we
We
looking
doing
for
big
it.
Well,
We
we
look forward to
including
Y'all
seeing
keep a
more.
lookout for these
Keep
black
a
businesses
lookout.
because
Most
when they get
definitely.
booming,
Proud.
you make sure you know where they came from.
Right.
Everybody,
I'm gonna make sure.
make sure y'all stay tuned in to JMELZ. Tell them how they can find you, contact you. I see you
Yes.
got some cards
Oh yeah, I
here.
got my little cards here to pass out to everybody.
Yeah.
Where you from, Mills?
I am from Houston, Texas, born and raised.
What part
Oh,
of Houston you
dang.
from?
North Shore.
North Shore. North Shore.
North Shore.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's where I'm from. Yeah.
You can
went to
book
school at?
now.
Um,
www.body
Y'all see it.
bodied by
Bodied
males
by males.
dot as dot me
Dot
like-
ass?
dot
That's
as.
my, no, like ass.
Hey, yes.
Ass.
I was like, what? For
I'm
real?
gonna be launching my website
Girl, like,
soon.
bless.
Still working on my
Nice.
website, but
It's
we got
coming.
that coming up too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
I
forget to follow.
I also have an event
Yep.
coming up on the 25th. I'm doing, it's not for the body contouring, it's actually for the TLC that I was telling you guys about.
Yeah.
It's an event for that. I would like to invite everybody out. It's
CBD,
free.
huh?
CBD,
CBD, yeah.
yes, it's CBD.
CBD.
Yeah.
What
It's
time
just-
is it?
Shout out
What
CBD.
type?
What
It's-
time is it?
What time?
What time is the event?
Oh, at 12.
Oh,
Is there a
okay.
flyer
Yeah, I'm gonna
posted
put a
somewhere?
flyer. I'm waiting for my flyer actually,
Okay.
but I'm gonna get the flyer out
I'm
there.
booked up for the 25th now. I got
Hey.
3 events.
You gotta
Make
make
sure
it
y'all
happen.
tap into that.
It's time to come.
Listen, y'all can find all of that information on her Instagram. Tell them where they can find you at.
Yes, please go follow me on Instagram at JMELZ. OH.
That's it right there. And if you
That
can't
JMELZ.
find that, it's definitely on the SLEM global page.
Yes, it'll be
Her
there.
flyer is there. You can click on it and go directly to her page. Tap into what she's got going on. Check it out. Get involved. Book your session. Whatever you got to do. And speaking on events, definitely check out her event for the CBD. Last but not least, if y'all don't know, SLEM is having what's called the SLEM Fest, a winter snowcase. It's a fashion festival. Okay. Definitely stay tuned for that. Currently, we got my bro DJ Chose is the official DJ for the event. We ain't even put out the official flyer yet. We already got tickets moving. We still reaching out to vendors. We still reaching out to the media. We want to do a whole lot with this event. It's gonna be super dope. We got my girl Big Jazz. She's over the BBW portion of the show. We got models back there right now rehearsing their walks for it. My guy Rico is in the show. My guy Hayel is in the show. Coco is in the show. They modeling. They're going to be doing their thing. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets early because I promise you the prices, they will go up once we put out the official flyer.
For sure.
But you're going to have a great time. It's going to be
Bring the family.
fashion, food, all of that. Music, culture, community. Man, we going to do it big.
Yeah.
Okay? So definitely check out our page. Check out our website, www.slem.us. We have all the information there. If you follow us on social media, you will see the link in our bio. That'll take you to Eventbrite so you can read what the event is about. You should have no questions. If you do, just reach out to us. We're going to have a good time. So y'all come and check out these models in the show.
Wear models.
Pretty sure, yeah. Shout out to Wear Models because I've been knowing this guy for about 3 years now. About 3
We've
years.
been going strong.
Yeah, so we working together, and that's what we all
Married
about.
to
We
the
want to
game.
work together. We've worked with JMELZ before she even got on her non-surgical lipo tech business. So we've been doing a lot, and we just gonna keep connecting the dots and making it happen. Pretty sure we're gonna see her at the event. Hopefully, Anaya actually be able to come to this one too. So we got something special for her there as well. I'm still mad at Anaya and you. When I met her with Chose, I told her y'all ain't have to eat them snow crab legs in my face like that when we was FaceTiming. I'm talking about going in on the crab legs.
We good.
You know what they say about women and crab legs, boy.
You don't mess with a woman and her crab legs.
I'm telling you,
Bro, I love
they'll
snow
trade
crab
you
legs,
in for
bro.
them crab
I'm
legs.
from South Florida, and my family is
Give me
Jamaican.
my
all
bill,
right?
right?
Seafood is no problem.
Right? And I'm
Man.
good.
I don't even need no
Sometimes I
gloves.
need no gloves.
I don't need
Look,
no
Sometimes I
gloves.
don't even need a glove.
See.
So next time you get some crab legs, hey, just do me a favor, hit me up on Instagram, and I'm be on my.
Oh no, bro. Let me tell you, they not gonna do that. See, I'm talking about. I'm on.
That's what he was saying.
We on FaceTime. They going in on the biggest bucket of crab legs I seen
They
in
got
a
the
minute.
sauce too?
Man, where were we at?
Man, they had it, bro.
Bro,
I'm talking about going in. It was late.
Oh, I've been to Queen Crabs.
Queen crabs.
Queen Crabs. You
Yeah,
gotta say it
It's
right.
queen crabs or crab queens.
Crab
Hey,
queens.
You talking about
Yeah,
what's his
yeah.
name?
A-Leaf?
Crab queens.
Queen.
By,
Yeah.
One of my friends from
They-
They
by
got the
TT.
juiciest
But that boy
crabs
TT.
that's fully
Yeah.
seasoned through.
Think about
and
All the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
through.
You don't even need the butter and
It's
the
not
lemon.
dry on the
Oh,
inside.
baby, you just take a bite and you just.
Wait a
suck
minute,
it
what's
right
today?
out.
Are they open?
We
No,
going
I
to get
been-
some of
They gonna
them.
be closed by the
Wednesday.
time
They
we
closed
get off.
today.
We can't be talking about
They
that because now I
closed
gotta
on
drop the
Tuesdays
alien.
and Wednesdays. I know they scheduled.
We can
Golly.
go somewhere else.
Anaya, I'm serious about what I said. Y'all owe me some crab legs because now I'm scarred for life. Having to watch y'all. It was late. I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? I already had eaten up the food. I know it don't look like it, but I ate up the food that was in the fridge. And it was late and I was hungry. And I'm talking about they literally ate that in
Stomach
my
was
face.
singing while you was watching the meet.
Yeah. But nevertheless,
Wasn't gonna fill you up
man.
Anyway, man.
Nevertheless,
Take a lot, yeah.
y'all owe me some crab legs. I still love y'all. Shout out to Chose that's gonna DJ the event. We excited. We want to see y'all. Tap in to what we got going on. Tap into Wear Models. Tap into JMELZ. Tap into SLEM Global. And we will catch you later. Stay tuned. Keep it kosher and follow all us. We
Love
out,
y'all.
baby.
Bless.
We out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Time to